All right. This, Cam, comes from Christopher Wright 3 days ago in response to you running through what you believe is going to be the secondary rotation for 2019. So you clearly stated, hey, I want to see these guys on the field because they have NFL kind of talent. These guys, I don't want to see them during crucial minutes. Christopher stating, man, you play the people that earn the playing time. No, you don't just play the NFL dudes. The NFL dudes have to earn their time on the field like everyone else. This is Miami.
Yes, everybody does need to earn their time on the field, but I'm done with putting substandard players on the field. And everybody knows that they're good people. I'm not demeaning them in that kind of way. And if they've done you wrong and you think, oh no, this guy's a jerk because he did something to me, okay, then that's your interaction. I'm not disparaging anybody's character. But when you have guys who are not able as athletes to do the job, they need to not play. So guys like Nantambu Kill Fentress taking away snaps from Deion Bush, Rayshon Jenkins, and Jamal Carter, who are 3 NFL players at safety. A.J. Highsmith doing the same. Robert Knowles this year taking snaps away from a Bubba Bolden, Amari Carter, or Gervin Hall. That is simply not good enough. And I know that you want good citizens and practice guys and things like that. But again, you have NFL talent on this roster. And if you cannot motivate them and coach them up to take those jobs, then now we need to look at the coaching staff again, just like we did with Al Golden's coaching staff. Because if you're playing, and whatever, I'm calling names, but if you're playing a Highsmith or a Fentress over Bush or Carter or Jenkins, guys who are playing and playing snaps and playing well in the NFL, if you're playing these other guys who are middling athletes and standard to substandard college players instead, then you need to look at the coaching staff and see what the hell are y'all doing. Okay. So, Robert Knowles is an athletic kind of guy, and everything, but I don't want to see him in key moments again. I remember 2017 at Florida State where he blew both coverages for those touchdowns in the fourth quarter on those 2 consecutive drives. He himself personally, I saw it. We were right there. As soon as he came on the field, you see all these big plays. Even last year against LSU, he's in there. The backup linebackers are in there. They run this stretch play off the left side. It opens like the Red Sea, and Edwards-Helaire or whoever the running back, Brissett, who ran 4.8 at the combine or something, he's still running away from the whole entire defense because the structure of the defense, it was blown up because you have guys who are not able to do their assignments out of place. That's what I'm talking about. And so I'm not here saying gift anyone any playing time. But when you have guys who are NFL caliber athletes, guys who are going to be drafted into the NFL and play in the NFL, well then, damn it, Ephraim Bronda at safety, coach, it is your job to get those guys ready. And I don't want to hear anything about these other guys anymore because, when you're talking about increasing the talent on the roster, you're recruiting over those guys. You're not sitting here and talking to me about Robert Burns at running back getting snaps. Are you? No, you're not. Why? Because we have other talented guys, and those other talented guys have been recruited over on top of Burns, and they are coached up to be better. That's exactly what needs to happen on defense. So, no, I'm not saying gift anybody the job just because in shorts and a T-shirt, they would model the jersey well. You say, oh, my God, they're physical freaks and everything like that. Yeah, you need to make plays with pads on, but these other guys are not doing that. Or objectively, in the case of number 20, who's currently playing defense, he steps on the field and the other teams is successful on offense. There's a direct correlation there. I don't know how much more you want to see from that. So, no, I'm not saying gift it to anybody, but, dude, there are better players and with better performance and higher potential on this roster at pretty much at every position. And I want those guys to be out there. And yes, we need them to earn it, but that's what the coaches are for. And that's what they get paid hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars to do, to coach these guys up to reach their top potential.
Cam, I believe in amongst your dissertation there, you mentioned the name of Gilbert Frierson because Darnell Fisher is asking about Gilbert Frierson from Coral Gables and where he fits into the rotation.
Well, okay. Well, Frierson's probably going to be, I don't know if he's going to be second or third string striker, but Romeo Finley needs to be the starting striker. And I know that, okay, cool. He was a 4-star recruit out of Niceville and everything, but, Frierson switching from corner to striker, which is like a hybrid outside linebacker safety position. And like a lot of us, myself included, as a recruit, I said, yeah, Frierson, you put him on the hash as a free safety and let him go. And then, you know, maybe he was enjoying his protein shakes and, you know, doing some shrugs and curls and everything. So he's a little bit bigger than like a free safety now. But I mean, it's going to be hard for me to see Frierson in his first year at a new position really getting a foothold on major playing time, especially when you have Romeo Finley, who we at State of the U called the most improved player last year and had just a dynamic season in that position of striker. So, I mean, I think that Frierson might earn his way onto the field a little bit. But, I mean, when you have a guy who has executed that position well at striker in front of him and who's a senior, you know, it's kind of – you have to balance things because sometimes, yeah, you're talking about, oh, we have to work with seniority and everything, but you don't want to just gift it to the senior players or, you know, the older players or things like that. But Romeo Finley was damn good at striker last year. So I would find it hard that either Gilbert Frierson or Derek Smith would really cede snaps away from Romeo Finley absent injury as I knock on my table to try to, you know, ward that off. So, yeah, in my mind, I would say Frierson's probably a special teams player. Maybe a light injury replacement or something, battling with Derek Smith for the number 2 striker spot.